So I wanted to share a couple other spiritual or mystical experiences that I have had in the last year or so. So I told you about my spontaneous awakening, and that was the most amazing thing ever to have happened for me. My perspective really changed, and it really just changed something deep inside of me. And then from there, it was like coincidences and synchronicities and like opportunities and all these like amazing things. Like everything just started lining up. And it was like, once I connected to the divine and the divinity that is within me, I was able to come into alignment and find my soul purpose and really start tapping into my inner wisdom, my intuition, and understanding like loving myself was the catalyst, right? Like I had to let go of all of the things that were holding me back and really step into the truth of who I am. And once I did that, like everything just started lining up one after another, like, and it's not that it was effortless. I took lots of aligned action. It did take a lot of effort, and it did take a commitment and a devotion to myself to be able to create this life that I now get to love, right? And so I got a little sidetracked there. I'm sorry. But I get so passionate because my entire life, I did not live in alignment. My entire life, I didn't love myself. I didn't see my potential. I wasn't connected to my soul. I wasn't, living up to what my journey was supposed to be. It's like once you see the light inside yourself, you can then start shining your light outwards. And that's what I've been doing. And ever since then, I just keep having all of these like amazing experiences. So another time down at the pond, I had went for my daily nature walk, and the pond was like basically just outside my house. It's not this pond. This is, I have moved since then. This is the pond that is close to my new house. It's a bit more of a walk, but it's still worth coming down. So I'd gone for a nature walk, and I stopped at the pond, and all of a sudden this song just like popped up on my phone off of Spotify. I had never heard the song before in my life. And just the sound, this beautiful, beautiful like melody, it just like touched this deep core inside of me. And I had that same feeling as I did in my spontaneous awakening, where like my heart was just like bursting open, and it was like fireworks going off inside of you, right? And you're just like this immense like peace and like bliss and ecstasy, and I just felt so like flooded with these like amazing feelings. And I looked around, and everything was so beautiful. It was like the things that we see every single day, but we don't really see them. We just go by them, but we don't actually stop and notice like how the sun is sparkling on the water, and the sound of the birds, and the smell of the flowers or whatever it is. It's like we miss all of these little things in our day-to-day lives because we're just not aware. We're not present in the present moment. We're just going about our day, and we miss so many things. And I just really feel that once you connect with your mind, your body, and your soul, and you start understanding that the divinity is within you, and it's all around you, and like it is everywhere. And so it's for all of us, right? It's not for you and me, it's for all of us. We all have it within us, and we all have the power to harness that divinity and to transmute that into something beautiful and positive in our lives. And so I'm listening to the song, and again, the tears are streaming down my face, and I'm just like in the most blissful state you could ever imagine. And I sat down on the bench, and I sort of like closed my eyes a little bit just to like take a second and breathe in. And I could like literally see the energy of the sound of the music. Like it was this blue energy, and it was almost like a synthesizer, if you know what I'm talking about. I said it to my son. He's like, a what? And I'm like, okay, I'm not that old. Anyways, like a synthesizer where like it goes up and down according to the beat of the song and the frequency of the music. So, and it wasn't like notes, and it wasn't exactly like a synthesizer. It was just like this blue energy, and it was like moving like in waves, like according to the sound. And again, like it was just one of those experiences where it's like, you know, that you are connected to something that is way bigger than you. I could literally see the energy and the frequency of the sound. And it was just such an eye-opening thing. Like I was like, oh my gosh. And then like a few weeks later, I'd always wanted to see the Northern Lights. And a few weeks later, my friend's like, you got to go out. They're out right now. So I go out. And I took all these amazing pictures. The sky was like exploding with all these different colors, the reds, the pinks, the greens, the blues, like, and it was literally like exploding. And it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, like for real. I sincerely hope that everybody gets to experience the Northern Lights in that capacity in some time in their life, because it literally blew my mind. So the next day I'm going through my pictures and I look at my pictures, and there's literally an angel perfectly silhouetted in one of my pictures. Like it was like right there, right above me. And here it is in my picture. Like, and again, it's just like this reminder that like we really and truly are never alone. Like even when we feel alone in our lives, even when we're going through something really difficult in our lives, like we're never actually truly alone. And when you start to understand that, it really shifts your perspective on so many things, because you realize that like what you're going through, you don't have to get stuck in what you're going through. Like you need to feel the feelings, and it's okay to be sad sometimes, and it's okay to struggle sometimes. But then we have to find a way to move past it. When you understand that the divinity is within you and it is all around you, you can tap into that anytime you want. So it is my heartfelt hope that you come along for the ride. Embark on this adventure. Let's go on this healing journey together. The information I am going to share literally changed my life and allowed me to become the person I was always meant to be. If I can do it, you can do it too.